Let's go. We got a lot to cover today. I need to. Oh. I need to figure out a way how to lower the volume here. Oh no. How's the volume? Is it too loud? Shit. Wait, is the volume loud? The music's loud, isn't it? I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. A little loud. Yeah, I figured. Crap. Yeah, I'm trying to use a free website for music. A website, and there's no volume. Crap. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, no. Alright, well. Thanks for the stream, by the way, brother. Thank you for tuning in. There's a lot to cover. A lot to go through. Music is loud as hell. Alright, good to know. That's all I needed to know. I kind of switched it up a little bit. I got the whole thumbnail switcheroo. Looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening today in the entire market. A little early streaming. Figured I'd get something early today. So a lot of tickers, especially the ones we were watching, well, actually two of them, LPTH and CMTL, they're taking a nice little pullback, and I love seeing discounts. If there's anything I love seeing, I love discounts. So, we are catching a little bit of a bid here on VLN, and then this diamond top breakout here also on Skywater. There is a lot more to go, a lot more tickers to go over. There is one I am highly interested in, and let me go ahead and put that one in my radar before I forget. So it wasn't NVTS, it was, this one's this KSCP. So KSCP is definitely KSCP. KSCP is 100% on my radar. This one I believe was security technology, engaged in the portfolio. Okay, one stationary machine, indoor machine. Which one is this one? Oh yeah, this is the robotics one. So this one I have to keep on my radar. And that one is KSCP is on my radar, I think so. Let me double check. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, KSCP. Okay, this one is on my radar. A lot of beautiful thing. You don't need music, you beast. Does NUI have a window? Does NUAI have a window? Oh, I see what you're saying. You know what? I think we can put NUAI up somewhere. NUAI. Let me just double check VLN. Where's VLN? VLN. Well, I didn't have VLN on my radar. That's funny. Let's do NUAI here, right? NUAI is right there, chilling. So NUAI, we'll leave it here. Night Scope, Ondas, Planet Labs, Paramount Gold. Keep an eye. Weeble, keep an eye on this one. Bitcoin, Russell, VIX, and SPY. Maybe we can switch over to, maybe we can do NUAI here actually. And was that PCG? Wait, where was it? PCG, NUAI on our main screen. Then we'll switch NUAI on the second screen, put PCG on the second screen. Since this is sort of, it's chilling right now, it's nothing crazy. And we'll flippy floppy in and out. And then we'll get rid of that screen, less latency and lag, and then we'll move this here for more screen retail space, and voila, we're ready to go. And we'll take a look. Now, I did give my SPY report earlier this morning. Let's see if it pans out. Obviously, market is in pre-market mode, and I don't consider that true price discovery or range or action. I'm gonna wait it out, but I suspect a little bit of bearishness going into today. We can obviously wick above the previous high here, but we kind of failed the closing peak high. Well, we closed below the previous peak high, excuse me. And yeah, look at that. We just really didn't close above it. So that just sort of gave me like a little bit of a weakness going into the market today. And you know, look at the 12-hour here. We do have an evening star as we speak right now, and we broke below it. Okay, we closed below the previous peak high right here. So until we get a full candle above roughly 689.67 ish, I'm still leaning a little bearish today. Let's see what happens. I did write my report. It was this morning. I'm freaking tired. I couldn't sleep. I need coffee. I drank 2 cups of coffee already. I'm just like, I'm beat. That's why I'm streaming a little early today, so I can close a little early today. I got a lot of errands to do, work out, take care of my health. On dust, moving up here. So everything's looking a little nice. We do have a couple plays in Sammy's Play Discord. Sammy's Plays Discord. Lots of plays in Sammy's Plays, man. Lots of plays. Obviously, it is really nice setups going into today. So there is about maybe 5 or 6 plays in the works right now, especially if you're playing puts or shorts. You know, depending on the type of player that you are, we have all sorts of price action up or down. I got to take a look at them. LPTH, so that scallop is obviously not happening after the dilution. ABPS. We do have FSLY. Lots and lots of companies to cover. Got you. So red day today. I'm leaning red. Hey, listen, I'm leaning red. I'm leaning red. Okay, you just had a massive rally going into today, right? You had a massive rally. Okay, massive rally, bullish belt hold. This is a bullish belt hold candle. Previous prevailing trend reversal here. Continuation to the upside, and obviously you see 3 white soldiers, then you have a hammer, and then you have the closing, and now you see what? A reversal candle. A reversal candle, and obviously when you have a reversal candle closing at the near opening high, or excuse me, at the opening, that is a clean reversal here. Now obviously small time frames you get noise. Go on the 12-hour, what does that look like? Well, that's an evening star. That's an evening star. And not at the impulse, but pretty much we'll call it at the impulse. But that wick is telling you something. These shadows are telling you something. So for me, in terms of what I see here in price action, price structure, turning into the small time frames, you see candles giving you some sort of indicator like, hey, we're not really coming back to 690 like the volatility yet. We can peek in here, but this is all pre-liquid moments. Like, these are just pre-times. Like, I don't trust pre-market. I mean, obviously they give you a heads up, and they sometimes like to sweep liquidity up or down. This is why I hate pre-market. It's totally not fair that, you know, institutions, this is my opinion on institutions, come in here, drive price up, hit some sort of sell and buy orders, then bring price down. They can always manage to bring breaking highs, or, you know, how do you say, sweep the highs and then just start crashing them. Obviously a lot of it has to do with also with the options market. You know, I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, so, you know, institutions can really, they're here to make money. So this was a clean indicator for a bearish possibly continuation trend for the day. I don't expect nothing crazy, just a nice little pullback, wouldn't hurt too much. I do have indicators where I suspect price action to hit. Again, I don't expect a full bearish day, but I am talking about possibly getting to the 50% range of the engulfing candle here. I am looking at 687.56. I wrote the report earlier in the day. It was written this morning. Again, I'm tired of shit. I'm gonna have to pull it up. Happy Friday, coach. Let's get this money. What up? Another day, another trade. Another day, another trade. I don't see no reversal. I see NUI getting clapped. It possibly can. I mean, I too want to get into NUAI. I mean, I'm sitting on, I don't have any position on NUAI. But I remember in a space I was in, God, this looks like a goddamn, this looks all, can't believe I'm going to say this, but this looks like a little bit of an LGBTQ coloring here. I got the purple, I got the yellow, I got the green, I got the red. LGBTQ plus Samsung TV. Like, I am just absolutely crazy. Anyway, so I do have a harmonic completion here at 197. I don't maybe it might get there, maybe not. Harmonics are not biblical, so let's see if they are gonna hit, at least come back to 382. I would love that. That will give me confidence. That is a strong ratio to pull back. Now we are testing that 236 as we speak here. We are testing that 236 literally as we speak. Now pre-market, there is no price action, but if we fail the 236, turning on your volumes, well, you broke below the 5, 10, and 20 and the 50. I really highly suggest a potential continuation to the downside. And why I say that? Well, you got the 200 SMA rolling right underneath the 382. So I suspect where this green box is rolling into this, if it continues to move forward, price action eventually hitting this 200 moving average, aligning with my little box harmonic completion. Funny how things end up having confluence, right? So if we just go ahead again, I see NUAI continuation. We are seeing a bunch of EMAs and SMAs rolling as resistance. Price action finding a little spinning top at the 236. But if you fail 236 today, again, the confluence is rolling right underneath and getting to that 200 moving average. You can hit the 50. The 100, aligning with your 382. So there's two areas I'm looking at for at least support bounce here. So we got the 100 SMA aligning with your 382, which somewhat aligns with the box area I'm looking at. Let me actually draw it a little bit better. All right, harmonics are supposed to give you a guidance that gives you a map of where price action might lead to. Again, it's not going to be picture perfect. Very, very rare to snipe bottoms. I've done that maybe 3 or 4 times. Very rare, but it gives you a guidance system where price action may lead to. And obviously, since we're candle traders as well, we look for those reversal terminal candles. Isn't that beautiful? Funny how we find confluence. So I'm sitting my hands with NUAI. I do have an alert here at 280 on NUAI. So a lot of tickers that we're going to keep an eye on. We have a light path. LPTH had a nice offering. We're going to definitely snipe this one. SCMTL had decent earnings. Honestly, the earnings were phenomenal. Their overall sales was down, but their internal structure is improving, and that's what you call a growth story. This little $3 company is in a growth story, and this is one of those crispy, vast CNC plays, which I will not doubt any of his tickers. All tickers on his watch list are literally up and up only. It's in the sector of space. Oh my god, again, Velo. Like, guys, like, this is fucking crazy. All right, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback, but again, this is pre-market. I'm not a fan. Let's just wait for, obviously market open to get the true value of a ticker. And look at that, we're already seeing a nice little bearish candle on SPY. Let's see the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, look at that little bearish can. Like I said, I'm not expecting a major pullback, but I am expecting a pullback, and there's nothing wrong with pullbacks. There is absolutely nothing wrong with pullbacks. Nothing crazy. VIX is not giving me any indication. Oh, as soon as I said that. Oh, common bottoms. Common bottoms. Wait a minute. Hold your horses. How's the chat doing? What are you guys up to? What tickers are you guys looking at? Planet Labs, 4.6% on the day. Wow, this thing went up from $13 to $18, guys. 13 to 18. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, beautiful. INT finally pulling back. Is it really? INTS. Let's see here. INTS is finally pulling back. What pullback? What are we talking about here? Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a significant pullback. That's 18%. Yeah, that's a nice one actually. After what is it? When did we get in? And I hate bio stocks, but I got in really early, like 49 cents, right? So I'm already up 23% on that position. right? I think that was the entry, right? Something along that line. It was, I don't know, it was something along there. So that was interesting. Man, oh man, Bitcoin 92,225. Russell, pre-market 0.7 again, and then SPY down 0.2. Let's see what happens. VIX up. Well, actually, no. VIX 0.34 today. Up 0.34 pre-market. Got in at 47. So if you got in at 47, that means I got in around 55, 50. No. It was right after. It was immediately right after. So it was like 53. Let me double check. I really don't check my account that often, especially when it comes to bio. I got in at exactly, oh, look at that. My average price is 50 cents. 50 cents. 51 actually. 51 exactly. 50 cents. I don't know if, so 50 cents is exactly all the way 51, like roughly here. Yeah, right there, right underneath this spinning top. That's pretty cool. No, I got in 40. No, I got in at 50, 57. I guess I was a little late on the fill, but it wasn't too far off from the 47. So I'll take it. Still good positioning. Still good positioning. That's like my third yawn. Jesus Christ. Oh man, so I'm excited for today. I think Ondas is gonna have a really another leg up. I mean, Ondas is just a monster. Like it just keeps catching news after news after news, and I'm telling you, I think Ondas can become something special. Now I do have I am taking profits at $10 ish. If we pull up another leg on Ondas, which I'll explain later, we're going to keep an eye on Ondas, ONDS. But, man, I love the candle structure right now on the hourly. Okay, on the hourly, this is really good. I like what I see here. Consolidation here. We're not seeing any wicks down now. I do have targets at 14, but I digress. If this actually becomes another leg up, that's going to be really nice. That's going to be really, really nice. Let me turn on the SPY instead of Bitcoin here. Let me put on the SPY. Maybe I should put IWM in there. Here we go. SPY's on the right. Let's go ahead and put SPY there. Pre-market 689.02. Missed how it looking. MIST? What is MIST? What the fuck is this? Did we cover this? I don't remember covering this. I don't remember any of this. What is this? I don't remember any of this, bro. What are we doing here? Well, first and foremost, you're inside this huge 236,382. You just broke the 382. Wow. Whatever event happened here, that was April lows. Wow. This thing is in an uptrend. One massive W I see here. Well, that's interesting. No ratio. Let's go down on the weekly. Again, another massive W. Let's see if we can capture some W's here. This would be a deep crab. 886. That would be a deep crab. A 1618. Let me see here. 16. Ooh. Ooh. Roughly there. I wanna get that finisher going. A 26. Wow, 1618 to 26. So literally, it's literally pointing here. $4.18 at the 0.5 ratio. And that's a deep crab. Let me double check that A leg real quick. A leg. Oh yeah. 618. That's a 9, so that's a deep. 382. I'm not a fan of the AC leg. This is off. That's off. The 1-6, the 915 pans out clean. We can disregard a little bit of the rate as long as, so it's sort of like you always have to get 3 to 4 of the harmonics clean, and then 1 always is like the denominator, right? So this gives me a guidance at $4.18 right at the 0.5. So this is good, and I can see the volatility here. Now obviously this is weeks out. That means that price action, anything can happen, coming back down, up, and then we eventually get to the 0.5. So this is weeks out. We're talking weeks and months out. All right, because this right now it looks like we're overbought. So obviously this tells you, hey, we're gonna come here, hopefully come back down, and then make another leg up, and eventually hit the target, the completion point. So that's pretty much what I see here. You know, I always got something cook. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, and look at the weekly on top of this thing. This thing actually has all the EMAs rolling right under it. And the 50. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. Oh, god damn. Look at that. Boom and boom. I just caught that. Oh, man. So this is really interesting. So, guys, a lot of these... Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay. When you have... Now, is this off of news? Yeah, it's off an event. This was on November 12th. Okay. I want you guys to note something. So, this bar here, okay, that's a bullish belt hold. This is a clean bullish belt hold, a prevailing trend. You had 3 dark crows. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is like one of the best reversal setups you can ever ask for. And it came just at the right time. Like, this movement is absolutely, as a matter of fact, this is such a strong reversal setup that it couldn't have come at a picture perfect timing. Again, look at the reversal right off that 100 SMA weekly, touching to the T. Then the prevailing trend, a bullish belt hold candle, was your confirmation for a continuation run to the upside, plus with good earnings. On top of that, now acting as support, all your EMAs are now acting as support. And one of the craziest shit that I'm seeing right now is that we are essentially creating, there is literally an impending golden cross on the weekly. The medicine is getting improved by today at 4:15. Oh wow, look at that. It's a fucking, so all this price action. Wait, 4:15. So that means I don't know too much about biotech stocks, like how they work, but does it mean like, wait, how do you, wait, is that, wait, time out. Hold up. Now this is just clicking my head. All right, so you know that it's going to get approved today. So is it safe to say that all this price action is because everyone else sees that? Right? I mean, aside from the setup itself with a bullish bell toe reversal, right? This still has, that candle right there tells me we still have more legs to the upside. This candle right here tells me we still have more legs to the upside. Let me turn on the, oh, well, this is a weekly. I'm sorry. This is a weekly time frame. I posted everything. Right, I got you. But this candle right here tells me a lot more momentum to the upside. Right, okay. Let me see the 12-hour. Any reversal? Yeah, I don't see any reversal yet. That's not a reversal candle. That is not a reversal candle. That is a shitbag reversal candle. Here. Now, I consider it reversal if we continuously break down. If we close at 295 today. If we close at 295 today, then that would be reversal for me. Reversal for me. So anything can happen. Let's find out. If we close at 295 today, that's reversal. Let's see. I mean, everything looks good here. The setups are nice, man. I don't know why. The setup was crazy good on the weekly. Look at the weekly, man. This shit is fucking gorgeous. Look at that candle structure. That's really nice. Ooh, look at that. Bullish harami. This is, if this was a red candle here, this would be called a homing pigeon. A homing pigeon. But since it came out bullish harami. Very nice. All right, so since we have 10 minutes till market opens, let me go ahead and use the bathroom, take a break. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. Let's turn on the 15. Actually, let me turn on the 1 hour. It's just better. All right, be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. All right. Oh, man. God, when you drink a lot of coffee, you end up having a lot. You end up using the bathroom too much. All right, where we at? Let's go to the reversal looks. Where we at? Where is it, chat? What's going on, chat? Please like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. I would highly appreciate that. I don't ask much. I'm just a small YouTuber trying to slowly grow my channel. We are seeing a little bit of decline here as expected. I love when my thesis come out very nice. But again, we'll wait for market opening. I wouldn't even be surprised if they move the stock up. Excuse me, they push it up here, get those sweepers, sweep the shit out of people at these highs. And then drag the company down. I mean, oh my God, I need coffee. Oh my God, get company. SPY's not a company, for fuck's sake. I woke up at, all right, you want to know my story today? I woke up at 4:30, 4:45 this morning. I got a text that woke me up. I said, what the fuck is going on? And then aside from that, I woke up and I just couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep all day. As soon as I woke up, 4:45, I couldn't sleep all day. So look at that. SPY's coming down a little bit here. So it's New Era, PCG. Look at that. ONDS is screaming up. This is looking good. I do have 3 rising valleys on ONDS, but anything can happen. Okay? The big guys move markets. I don't move markets. We can only react or anticipate. But most of the time we anticipate and not react because we're smart. Okay? We're smart. We get ready before we get clapped. Okay, very important. So here we are waiting for this. Like I said, I do expect a nice little pull up here on SPY. Get the sweep highs and then drag the market down. That's what I expect market makers to do. We'll figure it out. We'll see. And then we'll take it from there. Okay. They love sweeping liquidity up or down. And we'll figure it out. We'll see what they want to do today. Planet Labs continuously having a run up here. 5.6% pre-market. For the love of God. Is this thing ever going to come back down? Is this thing ever going to come back down? Skill ticket. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, holy crap. New Era NUAI coming down a little bit here. 1.39%. Down 1.39. And Webull is actually catching a nice little discount. I'm actually surprised. Webull, one of those tickers, man. I sniped at the $8 range, sold at I think it was 8.70 or 9. It was so, I paper handed so fast. And that was it. Look at that. Just went up a couple points after that. I never got in again. I think this is going to be a nice long-term play. All right, look at SPY breaking down. We did have my SPY report earlier this morning. Looks really good. It's panning out nicely here. My SPY report's panning out nicely. Let's see. Again, I think they're going to sweep up here, then bring it back down, and then hit just not too much of a sell-off here. Just probably hit 50% of that bar. I think it was like a 685. I would have to look at my chart again, but let's see what happens. Maybe they'll just drag the whole shit down. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm just paying attention to the small caps, and then we'll reassess. So. All right, market is open. Nice. ONDS opening very strong here. I love seeing that opening up very strong here. Let's see if it holds. All right, let's go on the 15-minute. Ooh, Bitcoin coming down 92 here. Opening strong here. Ooh, NUAI. I do have that target still. Let's see what happens. Russell. Wow. What do they want to do with ONDS? Wow, NUAI, Russell coming down. So it looks like they didn't want to sweep them. Looks like they want to sweep on SPY. They're just holding nicely. Russell coming down here. VIX moving up 1495. Here comes the tank. Yeah, ONDS is holding here. Had a massive purchase order come in. Look at that. Boom. Lord. There it is. All right, so SPY's holding. Russell is definitely reacting a little too subtle. There it is. So this might be the bullish breakup here. Sweep the highs and then eventually come back down. Let's see. We'll figure it out. They love to do this. There it is. No nervousness. Everybody hold your horses. Nothing's broken yet. Look at SPY. It's just chilling right now. SPY is like the is the observer. This is like I don't know. Russell's like your little brother, right? Look at that. ONDS coming back up. Look at that. See, no worries. Everything's chilling. This is like the little brother here. But look at that. SPY. Okay, as I thought. All right. Little momentum here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We'll figure it out. Long-legged doji on Russell. ONDS opening up strong here. Looking good. Momentum play continuation. We'll figure it out. That's good. We're still holding it up. So what's the volume here? Let me double check volume here. ONDS. I don't want to miss out on. Oh yeah, we are launch pad ready. This is launch pad ready. Bullish Harami. Okay, if we can get above 911, forget about it. Forget about it. We're above the 5 and 10. Now we do have indicator targets at my. Where is my Fibonacci? Are you freaking kidding me? Where's the Fibonacci? Yes, I do have indicator targets at 886. Looking good. Breaking 11. Breaking 11. Ooh, wee. Oh, baby, baby. Do the locomotion. Oh, baby, baby. We touched it. We touched it. We touched it. Get those sell loaders in and get the buyers rolling right up in there. Right up in there. Yo, ONDS, honestly, crazy. We sweeped it. 914, folks. Whoa, Planet Labs coming down, baby. Bitcoin nicely holding up here, 92. I'm not seeing any crazy candles. Everything's looking good. SPY being the adult here, and IWM being the little brother, piece of crap. Just holding it down here. Holding it down. I mean, SPY, excuse me, holding it down. So much the little brother, IWM, is just, you know, he's crying right now. Having a bad little day. SPY holding the line. So everything looking good. I'm not even stressing out right now. How you guys doing? Looking good. I'm not stressing out at all. RSI on the ONDS looking good here above the center line here. IWM now crashing down. Let's see if she's gonna bring. Let's see if he's gonna bring down everybody else with him. VIX coming down as well. 1497 on VIX. So again, nothing crazy. We got a long-legged doji on ONDS here. Russell now literally dragging itself in the feet. Dragging, anchoring. Okay, anchoring here. Anchoring. Again, I don't see crazy candles yet. Let me turn on the 30-minute. No, nothing hold, nothing crazy yet. Let me turn on the 1 hour. Long-legged doji on ONDS. Okay, so that's okay. So now we can sort of take a bigger picture here. Hold up. Of course you would. Of course. Of course. Of course. Huh. So the 4 hour, I totally. Okay, so that's pretty much. Okay, so then here's the bounce. Okay, so okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot more sense now. And then we'll just sweep this here. There we go. All right. Let's see. We'll observe this here. Lower high on SPY. So again, I did expect bearishness today on my SPY report. Let's see. So far, so good. I do not mind this at all. We saw this coming. Let's just continue to watch. On my SPY report, let's just put this, make sure we have this properly set up. Oh my God. All right, here we go. All right. I got a 236 here, and I'm on the 1 hour time frame. That's a lot of dark crows here. That's a lot of dark crows. Bearish Harami with 3 dark crows here. That means continuation pattern to the downside. That's not something you want to see on the 1 hour. I'll tell you that much on a pre-market, but you know how I feel about that. ONDS holding up nicely here. We do have 3 rise and valleys patterns on ONDS. As you guys remembered, this thing is set up for a nice potential leg up. Now we are keeping an eye on this. Wow, look at that. 3 dark crows with 3 dark crows that I posted earlier on my Twitter. And now we are seeing a morning star reaction off of this bull structure. Really, I mean off a bull. Really nice to see her up 2.42%. I still expect more bearishness, so I guess we're not sweeping these highs on SPY yet. We're just watching it. But Russell's reacting very volatile. Very volatile. Russell reacting very volatile. But SPY, look at that, making a nice little move here. Really nice move. Ondas holding the line, not really breaking, and then bull reacting to the. Look at this post I posted yesterday. I said, look at this post I posted yesterday. It's working perfectly, and I think people caught that, and that's why you're seeing people just jump in on that post. I'm telling you, bro. Recently, I just started posting on some takers, and they start making moves. I'm telling you, I don't know. I mean, I do have a couple whales following me since joining a bunch of spaces recently. I will admit to that. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Look at this image. Look at this image, folks. What do you mean? It's way too large? Are you serious? Look at this. This was yesterday's post. Look at this. This was on the 12 hour, right? 12 hour? So look at that. Boom. This was yesterday's post on my account. 3 dark crows, morning star. Now you're seeing a bullish candle. Isn't that fucking awesome? And what's even better is that it's in a trend line. And that is the most bullish shit you ever want to see on a chart. Bouncing off or finding support at a key trend line support bounce. Okay, that is clean. Okay, this is just a rough one. But look at that support bounce. Evening star, boom. Man, that's a beautiful star. Those are beautiful patterns. That's a beautiful pattern. I love that. All right, really nice to see here. All right, so everything's panning out, looking good, looking juicy, looking favorable here. That is a Harami cross here, and that is my signal. Okay, that is my signal. That is my signal. All right. That is my signal. I left some runners on ONDS. Left some runners on ONDS. Happy with that. Left some runners on ONDS. Trimmed some profits here. Definitely do not mind sitting on some greens. That's a signal for me. 1 second, folks. Let me manage this trade real quick. Let me manage this trade real quick. Okay, good. Managing this trade. Give me 1 sec. INTS, NUI got clapped. Everything else holding. Is it really? Yeah, look at that erratic movement here. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Look at that beautiful erratic move. Okay, so this looks good. Oof. Yahtzee. All right, we are getting a nice little reaction here. Planet Labs coming down. ONDS coming down as well. Bitcoin moving up 92. Now, where's my overall? I might just, let me see where ONDS is. Give me 1 second. I am managing a position here. Just give me 1 second. I am managing position. I like to be, I don't know if I should leave my runner on. Give me 1 second. Are we really breaking below this range? Yeah, we just broke it. Okay. All right, well, good thing I trimmed some profits. Really, really good. Love it. Okay, that is my sign to go walk away. And I'm out. Waiting. Nice. We took a position. We're closing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Took some profits. Took the entire position out. And I'm just going to wait and sit on my hands. Cash heavy all over again. And we'll just get on another entry here. I mean, once you broke that support bounce here, once you broke support at 890-ish, that's a clean sign. All right? Clean sign. Look, very nice. On the S tanking. Yes, it is. Give me those discounts, baby. Give me the discounts. I don't mind. Now, this can obviously sweep up again, but, you know, there's nothing wrong taking profits. Absolutely nothing wrong taking profits. Walk away happy. Walk away happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I don't know if you were in the stream, but we bought at around, it was at 833. So my position was around 833. This was on the other day when we actually flashed. I think it was like a flash crash pre-market or something like that. But we bought it at 833. There was a, I don't know if you know, but Vast CNC was also here as well. I bought in at 833 at the support bounce-ish. And that was a really, really good trade. That was a nice little 8% move there. I'll take it. I'll take it. We walk away with greens. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Discount season. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Honestly, I love when my thesis pan. Look at that. So they didn't even sweep the highs. They just wanted to come down a little bit. All right, perfect. Even better. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Sweep it, baby. Honestly, I really do hope Ondas breaks support. I'm not going to lie. I really do hope it breaks this line. I doubt it's going to break it, but we never know, right? And the market overall can just completely go flippy-floppy on you. But there is a support line I drew earlier. Let me see if I can find it in my journal. But there is a support that it has to hold. Where is it? Let me see if I saved it. No. Wow, this was back in the day. Look at that. Haha. That was back in the day. There is a support line. But look at that. Market doing exactly what we expected. SPY. What did I say? Did I not say expect bearishness today? Did I not call it? Let me find my report. Hold on. Let me go get my report. Let me go look at my report. Because I fucking wrote it way too early this morning. Such a wild narrative. Hold on. Let me see the report I wrote. Sammy, SPY. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. I said 12-hour outlook where evenings start forming at the impulse after a strong run-up. The final close slipped beneath the prior peak high, signaling potential for a pullback following the rally. My intraday level to watch is 686.59. All right, 686.59. 686.59. Where is it? 686. 686. I can't believe I wrote that. 686.59. All right, so I'm looking at it here. So 686.59. Oh my God. 686.59. That's what I'm looking at, right? Why did I write that? It was I wrote this thing at 5. I wrote this report at 5 in the morning. Right around the 50% mark of the engulfing bar, then the 886 is right under its clean support on a touch, and we'll see whether price bounces or negate. Additionally, the 12-hour chart is printing Class C bearish divergence, which we are seeing, which aligns with my thesis. I'm leaning bearish today, though I recognize one headline or catalyst could flip the narrative entirely. Wow. I wrote that at 5 in the morning. I can't even believe. I couldn't even believe I wrote that at 5 in the morning. Honestly, I was too fucking tired. Look at that. Boom, coming down here. Now, is it going to get there? I don't know, but I immediately saw that it was going to be bearish. That's all I said. I said it's going to immediately be bearish. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I just, trade the charts. I wouldn't mind it coming down to my target. Is it really coming down to the target? Hello. ONDS really wants to make it happen. Let's see what happens. iRobot is up again. iRobot. iRobot. Weeble's also running up here as well. Oh, my stomach is growly. My stomach is growling here. All right, let's see what happens with Russell and SPY holding the line here. All right, Russell moving up a little bit. Bitcoin as well, 92,000. SPY holding. I don't see any crazy candles yet. Just regular momentum to the downside. I'm not seeing any crazy candles yet. Planet Labs founding a bounce here. Wow. That's very interesting what Planet Labs is doing, I'll tell you that much. That's very, very interesting. Can you look at ticker skill? What is skill? What is that? Wait, before I even go there, let me see what's happening here. Ooh, that's a Harami cross forming on ONDAS, ONDS. So Harami crosses. This is a signal. This is a clean signal on the daily for ONDAS. Okay, how much more room do we have to the upside? I can't tell you, but Harami crosses. Typically, when you see these run-ups or, you know, a failed. Oh, wow. Hold up. 6 hours left. Okay, let's take a look at skill real quick. But this is Harami crosses are not your friend. Are not your friend. What is skill? I'm looking at skill. What is this? You said skill. I'm looking at skill. You talking about skills with a Z? Okay, why is this? All right, well, I do see a Marabuza opening on these wow, that's 2 Marabuza candles opening. That is a very clean indicator for a continuation run. Wow, something powerful just happened here. What is this? This is news-driven event? Yeah, that's a news-driven event. Those candles are a news-driven event. Let me see. Skills, there it is. Leading an esports gaming monetization platform has released a Form 10 report of the first quarter. Report highlights financials and strategic initiatives. Total revenue of 29. Okay, I don't give a shit about the report. All I know is when I see candles like that, that is a strong indication of continuation or a strong news catalyst where everybody and their mother bought immediately at the opening. And when you have Marabuza candles like that, that is a strong buy conviction. Very, very strong buy conviction. So obviously not even looking at the news yet, and then realizing why that candle was formed is because of this news-driven event. So that makes a lot of sense. When I see candles like this and like this, that's a very, very strong indicator of more momentum to the upside. And that is very, very clean. I mean, even if you close at 596 here, if it closes at 596 with a Marabuza closure, that would mean that people taking profits, and that's going to be very interesting going into Monday. So I do want to see wicks above that key resistance line at the volume average high. If you look left, this was a clean rejection range. So if you look here, look at this candle here. We have a spinning top, okay, and then we have like is that a Marabuza close? Hold up, opening. Hold on, let me double check here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a Marabuza close opening. Excuse me. So love it. So that means that this area is another. Look, we're already almost. Actually, we are touching. No, we're not touching it yet. Right there. Where is it? Okay, right here. We're actually at resistance. Right here. We're literally at resistance as we speak. Okay, right there, roughly. All right. So you are breaking above it. That's clean. The next one is this volume average high. 596. Very good here. Very good. Rejection. So 596 is your next target. Okay, very next target. This is very easy. All right, but very, very clean. That's very powerful. These candles are one of the most powerful candles you want to see on the chart. That tells me more continuation run to the upside. People take profits. Look at that inverted. Look at that. That's actually a gravestone doji with a long-legged doji here. So let's see here. Very good to see. Very nice to see. So we are seeing a little bit of bearishness, continuation run. 3 dark crows on IWM printing here. 3 dark crows. Wow, my thesis is panning out very nicely, folks. Wow. Okay. Very nicely, folks. Boy, oh boy, isn't it fun to be cash heavy and also anticipate the price reaction? So once we close below the peak high from the previous high on SPY, I said, wait a minute, that's not good, because candles give you a story. Candles give you a story. So we're seeing a sell-off, and I did say I said a passive sell-off, not aggressive. I did say a passive because the candle prior after that candle wasn't an aggressive candle. It wasn't an aggressive candle from the smaller time frames. It was just like more of like people just taking profits at those highs, coming back down, and then and eventually finding a bounce. So that's why I said, you know, bearishness in the opening, and then we'll just sweep. We'll find the bounce eventually. So far so good. I love being somewhat accurate most of the time. It was the way about this one. I just got in for 2 shares. I didn't trust it. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? You took a good trade. Now we are seeing. Wow, look at that. So this Planet Labs has to literally close near the opening high of this bearishness. If it closes below throughout the day. Oh wow, Russell selling. Whoa, VIX. Wow, okay. Very interesting what's happening. That's interesting on Russell. So eventually the brother is going to have some weight here. Eventually. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So any other tickets you guys watch, please like the video, guys. Help support me. I just don't ask much. But I wouldn't mind a little bit of a support here. I appreciate it, folks. Highly appreciate it. Just like the video, guys. Get the algos going. All right. So there is a ticker I really want to start putting my money into. And it's actually looking good here. I'm not going to lie. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. There is a ticker I am eyeing, honestly. This ticker is absolutely amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys, I'm looking for an entry here. Oh my god, this ticker is ready to go. And I kind of missed a run already. Let's see if we can get a pullback here. Let's see if we can get a pullback here. Alright, we are seeing some sort of harmonic structure here. 786. This is a somewhat of a that's too much noise. 676. No, I don't like that ratio. That's way out of bounds. That's way out of bounds. Maybe you can capture this little peak here. See, this is now a butterfly. But this is a weak butterfly. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to look for an entry here. No, it's a 161. No. Yeah, this is a very strong ticker. I am looking to get in. I'm waiting for my I'm waiting for the pullback. God damn it. Why are you moving? As soon as I talk about it, you want to keep pushing. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, bros. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do it. Alright, well, I normally don't like I normally don't like doing these, but I had to do it. SKYT. SKYT. Oh yeah. Guys, look at this. I want to show y'all something. All right, look. Can I show y'all something? Look at SKLZ. Very nice here. Look at that. We're about to hit this top this body here. Very nice. All right, guys, I want to show y'all something. The reason why I like this ticker, the one I just put, where the fuck is it? Where the hell is it? So KSCP, guys. So this ticker, I'm gonna show y'all something. We're hitting resistance right now. We're at 530. Okay, we're literally at 530. But this ticker, okay. You guys ready for this? I knew this is such a strong pattern. All right, we are gonna meet with resistance here. But if we ever, we are definitely going to meet resistance right here. So, I'm going to show you something. Okay? I'm going to show you something. This is called an Adam Eve bottom. Okay? This is called an Adam Eve bottom. I'll show you something. Hopefully I can fit the entire screen here. All right, so guys, look at this beautiful pattern, Adam and Eve bottom. Take a picture of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain this to you. All right, you have to wait for confirmation, but I'm just taking a chance on this. I really don't give a shit. I'm just taking a chance. So Adam and Eve bottoms, you have the Adam and then you have the rounding shoulder bottom. Okay, your confirmation break is hitting the key resistance area at the 382, which is at 564. Okay, but one of the beautiful things about once you cross the 382, well, that Adam and Eve, that target, once you break it, is exactly at $8.27, which also aligns with my clean bad harmonic completion at $7.27 at the golden pocket. Now, obviously, this is probably news-driven, so this is a lot of buying at the Essential Capital, reports, yada, 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 earning revenue. So everything aligning with the pattern is cleaning perfectly, okay? All right. Normally, you're supposed to wait. I took a little dab at this just to monitor this ticker, but I do like the entire, I do like what it's printing. This is an Adam and Eve bottom, okay? Oh no, excuse me. This is Adam. Let me get the Adam and Eve. Hold on. Let me get the other one. This is Adam. Hold on. Let me confirm that. Adam and Eve bottom. Where is it? Adam and Eve bottom. Adam and Eve pattern double bottom. Let me see the double bottom. That's not. Is it called a double bottom? Oh yeah. Here we go. Got it. Here we go. Bingo. Found it. Sorry guys. Wrong one. It wasn't Eve. It was Adam and Eve. So here it goes. Here it is. So look at that beautiful structure that we have here. And let me reject the noise. So look how beautiful this pattern is, right? You have the Adam and then you have the Eve, more like a little structure, like a square shoulder. Again, these are very powerful patterns because it gives you an idea that we had a consolidation or a range bound, and then we're breaking out. Okay, and it is very, very weak volume, but these are very powerful. These patterns are absolutely powerful once you play them. Okay, very, very powerful. Very powerful. Now, we broke above the 236 immediately. Like we had a spinning top and then we have a nice bullish engulfing here. But typically you want to wait for a pullback, or at least a pullback for a confirmation and then write it up. But, you know, like I said, I took a little dab at this. Just to keep an eye on it, but overall these structures are really powerful. These structures are really powerful and it has low volume, so be careful with this ticker. But overall, once you hit that confirmation line at the 382, that is your breakout. Okay, that is your breakout. That is your breakout confirmation. So very nice to see off of these Adam and Eves. Very nice to see. Let me see if I can and then boom, boom. So let me see here. Let me see if I can get the KSCP. Looking good here though. Looking good. So it looks like Ondas wants to make another run here, and then overall the entire market wants to plummet here. All right, so SPY coming down. SPY coming down a little bit here. Almost to my target. That's crazy. Ondas absolutely holding the line here. Absolutely holding the line here. SKYT. Give me 1 second. Two distinct valleys. Let me see the measurement rule off that. Where is the measurement rule? Look at that. Overall market coming down here. That's nice. That looks really good here. Bingo, we're almost hitting the target. Come on, SPY. Come on. SPY's coming. It wants it. Come to daddy. Hit my target. Come on. There it is. Come on. Almost. Come on. There. Oh. Come. Almost. How many? What are we missing? Like dollars here? What are we missing, bro? We're missing cents, dollars. Boom. All right, let me get this confirmation measurement rule on this target here. All right, so the absolute measurement rule is the absolute measurement rule is 1 second, guys. Nice bounce here. Come on, SPY. Just hit my target. 686. Here we go. SPY. Let's see if it's going to hold. Boo! Come on. Boom! Oh, stop it. There it is. Boom! How many? I was off by pennies. Pennies on the block. I was off by 4 cents. 4 cents. 4 cents. Really? You're really going to hold me on that? 4 cents? Really, SPY? Really, you mother... Really, bro? 4 cents. 4 cents. Let's see if it holds here. Oh, there it is. Boom. Touched. Goal. All right, well, we'll figure it out if it wants to hold here. VIX is running here. All right, touched it. Officially touched it. Bingo, bango. Let's see what happens, SPY. Let's see what happens here. Bingo, bango, wagyu, wagyu, all day, all night. All right, SPY can obviously sweep the lows. Go ahead, sweep them. Sweep them out. That's what you like to do. You like to sweep. You love to sweep. You love to sweep. So anyway, while we figure that out, I just want to make sure the measurement rule looks good here. All right, so the measurement rule off of this is from the low to the atom. All right, the low atom here to these highs. Boom. And then your measurement rule after the breakout, yep, is initially there. Boom and boom. Okay, bingo. We got this high here. Got the measurement rule here, here, and then here for clarity, and then we're going to print this to the general public. Okay, and your confirmation line is at that 382. 1 second, folks. I'm sorry to tell you. And then boom. All right, now we can go ahead and post this on Twitter. All right, post this on Twitter and be a happy family all together. Adam and Eve bottom. And then we're done. And then we move on. All right, let me see what's going on with Ondas here. All right, so look at that. SPY reacting to my target. SPY is reacting to my target. Let's see if it holds. If not, you're kind of cooked. Oh, sweeping it. Sweeper, sweeper. Sweeping. Wow. Okay, we're absolutely cooking. Wow. Isn't that nice to see, folks? Wow, that looks really good. Wow. The entire market is selling. That's really bad. Ooh wee. But we knew this was coming. We knew this was coming. We absolutely knew this was coming. And Ondas holding the line. Really nice to see here. Oh my God, the VIX just blew up, folks. The VIX just blew up. The VIX just blew up here. Wow, that's crazy. Whoa. Selling off like hotcakes, baby. That is crazy pressure. Wow, VIX is blowing up now. The VIX is blowing up while Ondas is holding here. Ondas, ONDS is holding here. Let's see. Whoa, SPY just completely falling off a cliff here. All right, well, the next target, remember, you guys, I did say SPY. Well, the other area I was looking at is the 886. All right, so the 86 is on here at 685. I didn't want to pull this chart up because I didn't think we were going to get there, but whatever. You just never know where markets are going to go nowadays, right? So Bitcoin, let's go ahead and put up Bitcoin real quick just to make sure everything's aligning perfectly. All right, so Bitcoin 91.9 here. And then SPY, now I do see an 886 here. Next area of support. Let's see if we're going to get there. Let's turn on the volume here. No volume shelf, looking good. You got that 150 SMA with the 100 rolling right under that. So the next area would be very, very clean here at the 886. If it holds, if it gets there, let's see. But it did break that bar. That was crazy. That was crazy, crazy good. You know you should. VIX up 4% now. ONDS, this thing is fighting for its life right now. Honestly. This thing is fighting for its life. Comtech, CMTL selling off here. They had a dilution event. No, excuse me, bad earnings. But it was just more of a selling. The street didn't like their selling overall department. I mean, they had weak sales initially. ONDS holding the line here. Holding the line. ONDS wants to rip. All right, here we go. All right, we're just monitoring everything right now. Sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off. Very interesting to see here. Night scope. What the hell is night scope? I never. Ooh. All right, so look at that. SPY and IWM holding up here. That's a Dragonfly Doji and IWM. Dragonfly Doji VIX coming down here. There it is. There it is. Sky SKYT. Let's turn on the 15-minute real quick. Dragonfly Doji on IWM. That's a reversal candle. Not bad candles. These are really good candles you want to see for a reversal. 30-minute on SPY. Oh, let me see the 4-hour. Oh, so it's just bouncing off of that 50 bar. All right, looking good here. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Just monitoring the markets right now, guys. Just pretty much chilling. Chilling like a villain. Everything looking good, looking cute. Chilling right now. How you guys doing? How's the market? What's going on? SKY Terry. We do have targets at 14 on DUS. So I suspect it wants to break out. It definitely wants to break out. It wants it. It wants it. It wants it. It wants it. What's going on with the market? Please like the video, guys. I would probably appreciate it if you haven't done so. Thank you so much. Oh, my tooth. Oh, my overall tooth. It hurts. My tooth hurts. My tooth hurts. Monitoring spine IWM, folks. Just watching it nice and calm, cleanly, absorbing it, loving it, hating it, spilling it. Monitoring it. All right, so it looks like IWM wants to continue down here. Wants to continue down. ONDS is fighting for its life, to be honest with you. That's pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. ONDS is honestly fighting for its life. Bitcoin coming down 91 here. ONDS is fighting. That's nice to see. All right, let's see KSCP here. What's it doing, buddy boy? Oh, I like that. I like this structure here. Looks really good. Break 575. This thing's going to the moon. Nice and slow plays. Nice and slow. You can't argue with slow plays. This is really good. ONDS continuously fighting to the upside. Not bad. Not bad, folks. Not bad. Not bad. It wants a breakout, so that's a good sign. It definitely wants a breakout. And there it is. It's about to break out again. So that looks good here, guys. And there it is, 914. Looks good here. There it is, 916. SPY, IWM, just relaxing, all cruising. What is going on? I just see the White Bitter Wi-Fi's new main. Got to write it back 35. Not good to see. I got to hold in another 3 days. I'm getting off, getting laid back down. See you later, buddy. I don't know if you saw it, but damn. Looking good here. Looking good, looking good. What is Nightscope? I never got this company. I don't even know what the hell they do. Wow, 1 year price target is at 15 bucks. What was their overall value? SPY coming down. I am so tired, guys. I don't even know if I can function right now. Honestly, I should have had some sleep. I would be more active and giving you guys more good content and stuff like that, but whatever. I'm trying my best here. There it is, SPY on dust, running it. Running it again, on dust. On dust. What is KSCP? Why is this one flitching here? Oh, this is the I got it. The little security play. Yeah, that looks good. KSCP, Adam and Eve bottom. That one's nice. Compran. Very good to see. Very nice to see. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. Oh God, Lord have mercy. Alright, so SPY catching a bit of a bearish dips here. So we kind of anticipated that going into this, which is great, which is phenomenal. We knew this was coming. We knew that was coming, so that's all that matters, that we saw it coming. So this is a really good one. KSCP, put this one on your radar, folks. KSCP, if that breaks that confirmation line, boy, oh boy. Looking like a nice setup. Looking like a nice setup. Actually, what is it hitting? Oh, wow. SPY absolutely puking here. It's about to hit the 886. That's impressive. Did not expect that at all. There it is. Boom. Target acquired. Target acquired. Not bad. Not bad at all, I gotta tell you. Not bad at all. Where was the other one? There it is. Ondas wants to continuously hold that line. That breakout was confirmation. There it is. Beautiful. Hold it, baby. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There it is. All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. Wow, KSCP volume is absolutely not good at KSCP. Oh, this looks good though from an upward trend potential here. So this looks really good. We still got 8%. Look at that. This looks really good here. Oh yeah, this is just the beginning stages. These are just the beginning stages. Beautiful identification here. Let me see what the daily is right now. All right, so we did meet that 50 SMA rejection here as we thought it would. We knew that was going to come, obviously. It's always the 50 SMA rejection. It's always a 50 SMA rejection. Volume moving average is 240. It's 340 on average, but we are seeing a volume 250 just off this one candle here. So price definitely wants up. This looks good. So Bitcoin coming down a little bit. So is the entire market. I did not expect SPY to sell off as quickly as it is right now, to be honest with you. Did not expect it at all. Wow, SPY continuously selling off here. Continuously selling off. What's the volume on Ondas today? 13 million. Interesting. Very interesting. The selling pressure is incredible today. Oh, man. All right, KSCP 531. Oh, we don't need that anymore. This is more for long term here. And we broke above the RSI. I like that a lot, actually. SKYT, LightPath 831 here. All right, so a lot of these space stocks are coming back now. Pretty much the entire market is coming back down a little bit. Really? Security robot. Wow, 24% year over year. This looks good. Wow, this looks really good. Sell, sell, sell. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, Jesus Christ. The selling pressure is quite incredible, not gonna lie. Quite incredible. Onda's coming down now. Onda's coming down. But it really wants to break out. All right, so SPY and IWM completely selling off here. Couldn't have asked for a better day. We kind of anticipated this. We definitely did anticipate this. So no arguing here. Looks good so far. Looks really good here. So what's going on with the chat? What's going on with you guys? It's just a little minor day today. Little bippity bip. Nice little dipperino. Little discount day for some folks here. Little discount day for some folks here. We're definitely going to need some security robots, though. That's for sure. I do like this a lot. Onda's holding up here. Still, 888 is a discount for some folks. 88 is a miss. 88. 88. Wow, selling off pressure happening here. Beautiful. Wow, the report really came out nicely today, huh? Look at that. Look at that. The report came out nice. I should do more of these SPY reports, eh? Look at that. Thank you. I should do more of those SPY reports. Yeah, we should definitely do more of those SPY reports. Oh. Wow, SPY and IWM just collapsing here. SPY and IWM collapsing here. That's absolutely beautiful. Perfect charting on SPY too. I mean, we knew the pullback was going to happen. We knew it. Well, at least my team knew. And that's the beautiful thing about having a team. We can all work together. Come to a conclusion. Come to a conclusion. KSCP, double bottoms. Adam and Eve. Double bottom here. Did I ever write KSCP? Let me see something here. KSCP. Let me see. No, I never wrote about KSCP. KSCP. So that one's one that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. All right, so they're building the first national security autonomous force. Look at that. AI and robotics consider making small purchases. Long-term upside. Adam and Eve bottom. Oh yeah, so KSCP is 100% a buy here. Like, I'm not even stressing it. Once KSCP breaks 572, it's pretty much buy. It's gone. It's pretty much bye. One of the beautiful things about KSCP is it's inside the autonomous robotics division or security robotics division, and that's exactly what Trump and the whole narrative for the government is going to push into. So they have security system protocols, and they have security on wheels basically, and you cannot go wrong with that. Rotation is 100% going to be in robotics, and I love people talking about this company, but this is setting up for something nice. This company is setting up for something nice, so let's see what happens. Do not sleep on KSCP, folks. KSCP, really looking good here. Obviously, it's touching that 50 SMA. Get that rejection. Get the sell-offs happening. Okay, maybe come back to the 236 and then maybe round it up here, right? Or maybe it just keeps running until it hits the 382. But once you break that 382, it's gone. Essentially, what's going to happen is you are going to be running above all the SMAs, all of them. Oh God. Oh Lord. That's the evening star. Evening star. Evening star. All right, so ODS, ONDS. Also coming down a little bit here. But ONDS is holding nice, especially after a day like this. Can't even argue with that. Holding nicely. It just keeps getting bought and bought and bought and bought. SPY holding the line, IWM also holding the line, so nothing really breaking here. VIX holding at 1595. Bitcoin coming down 90,000. Holy shit, look at that. Looking good here. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Boom, oh boy, oh boy. There it is. There it is. Market in trivial. NUAI holding 325. Ondas 890. Bitcoin 94. 90.4. All right, so IWM and SPY looking a nice little bouncy here. A nice little bounce. It's not a bad candles to see. Not bad candles to see here. Holding. Holding, holding, holding. They swept these lows. That's totally fine. They always do that. Swept those lows. Sweep it, baby. Sweep it. Sweep it. Nothing wrong with sweeping it. Sweep it, baby. I'm dead tired, guys. I think I went to stream too early. Boy, oh boy. IWM coming down a little bit more here. IWM coming down a little bit more. Let's see what it wants to do. Finally, we figured it out. Wow. All right, guys, I am going to be honest with you. I am dead tired, and I'm not bringing any value right now. I'm just completely freaking tired. I should have slept more. All right, I'm going to end the stream early today. We'll catch I'm going to post a video later, guys. I'm just going to... I streamed a little earlier today because I don't know. I just woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I didn't sleep after that, so I'm not really being talkative right now. So it's just technically worthless, and I'm just dead tired. So thank you so much for tuning in. Just please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.